What's up, party people, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Alexis. So, I did a thing, and I don't know why my channel is becoming like a ColourPop channel where basically that's the only thing I review, but it's because the makeup is cheap and it's good. So, and it's not a big hassle to get it to me. So that's the reason why. I like the quality of the makeup. I love the price point. And they come out with some really cute collections sometimes. Sometimes it's kind of like, I don't know about that. But then there's other times where I'm like, take my fucking money. So, with that being said, I actually got the little 5pan palettes. I got each one of the 5pan palettes. So I have Rumor Has It, which is the blue, Cashmere Forever, which is purple, High Society, which is green. Then I've got the Statement Piece and the Too Hot palette. So I'm gonna open them all on camera with you guys, and then I'm gonna work out which one I actually want to play with. And so they're just little 5pan palettes, no big whoop. Ooh. Okay, so this is Too Hot, which would go perfect with my jumper today. So it's very pretty pinks and this really deep fuchsia, not fuchsia, maybe fuchsia, but ooh, so pretty. Okay, that one's top contender right now. Then we have Statement Piece, which I think is more of a peachy kind of, oh yeah, it is a very corally palette, which is stunning, absolutely stunning. I don't have a lot of corals in my collection, so I'm actually quite excited about that, to be honest. Then we have High Society, which is the green themed palette. This one's okay. It's okay. It came a little damaged, which is not ColourPop's fault. But this one's okay. It's not bad. I can definitely see me getting some use out of it for sure. Like there's 2 shimmers and 3 shimmers and a matte, 2 mattes. Let's see if that's the same for the other ones. No, 3 mattes, 2 shimmers, 3 mattes, 2 shimmers. So maybe there's the green one, but let's go into Cashmere Forever, which is the purple toned palette, which you guys would have already known that. Oh, I just dug so much of the shadow out. Oh my god. Oh, I just dug the shadow out on with my thumbnail, and I've just got eyeshadow fucking everywhere. But this is the Cashmere Forever palette, and it's really pretty. It's, again, 3 mattes, 2 shimmers, or maybe a satin, 2 mattes and a shimmer, or 2 shimmers. And then Rumor Has It, which is the blue palette. Ooh, hello, ladies and germs, hello. Very pretty, very pretty. This looks very, like this blue looks really similar to my Notepad edition. Looks really similar to this color right here. So the middle color, yeah, see they're very, they're very, very similar, which I don't mind because I think it's a really pretty, it's a really pretty color. So yeah, I got the 5 of them because I really was like, very compact, very easy, very simple to create a very easy, effortless look. So I'm going to be trying these on in different videos, obviously. So I think today, I mean, going in theme with what I've gone on, I'll go with the Too Hot collection, which is the pink one, or Too Haute Couture. So I'll be going with the Too Hot palette and just creating a quick little easy fun look with it. I mean, there's 5 shades in here, so I mean you can do multiple looks with it. So I'm just going to do a really quick look, just a quick review on this and see what I think. And yeah, if you guys want to come along with me, then keep watching. All right, first things first, going in and putting on my eyeshadow primer, which is the MAC Paint Pot in the color Soft Ochre, and I'm just putting that all over my lid. I know a lot of people are really sick of ColourPop because of all the releases that they put out, but honestly, like, quality versus price, it cannot be beat. Like, it so good. The only other thing that I would say would be competing with them would be the crayon case for me for eyeshadow formula. I really love the crayon cases formula, but I also equally, they're tied for first for me. I do love ColourPop's formula. I really, truly do. But that, you know, but the crayon case, if it's not, they're like neck and neck, if I'm perfectly honest. So, yeah. But this is not a crayon case video. This is a ColourPop video. So, that being said, I'm just trying to dig out. These are kind of like a pain in the ass to open, if I'm being honest, because I keep like almost digging out my eyeshadows, and it's really giving me anxiety, so I don't appreciate that very much. But anyway, the first shade I'm going to go in with is, I don't know, and there's this really pretty embossing on the 2 a.m. I can't show you because my camera doesn't do the autofocus thing because of the software I use, but it's got this really pretty, I forget what they're called, but the Royals use them a lot. But, fuck, what are they called? I know it. I just can't think of what it's called. But anyway, yeah, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with the color, I'm going to go in with West End, which is this deeper color here. And I'm going to take that on a I'm going to take that on a Morphe M332. Oh, God. Oh, that is kick-uppy. Oh, my God. That is so much kick-up in the pan. That's the first time that's ever happened to me with ColourPop. Alright, I'm gonna knock some of the excess off on my palette, or my brush. And I'm just gonna put that in my crease. And bring that over a little bit. That's a pretty ass shade though. Like, for real pretty shade. That's a very nice shade. Very kick-uppy though. Like, very, very kick-uppy. I almost never have this issue with ColourPop, so I'm actually quite surprised by that. I mean, you know, I have said this before in the past, and I'll say it again. You're putting a very stiff bristle into a powder. There is going to be kick up, but this I feel like is excessive kick up. Like, I've never experienced this with ColourPop before, so I'm quite surprised by just how much kick up there is in the pan. Okay, that color is stunning, but so pretty. Now I'm going to take a floofy-ended brush. This is an E2 from ColourPop, and I'm going to go in with the color Flint, which is this one right here, the really hot pink. And I'm going, actually no, I'll put that on the lid. I will take 2 a.m., which is the lighter pink, and I'll use that to blend out West End. This is a very, very soft pink. It's almost pulling a little purple when I'm mixing the two colors together. Interesting. But they're blending out really, really effortlessly. So I can't complain about that. Yeah, that came out really nice. This one has a little bit more kick up in the pan, but not, or has a little bit of kick up in the pan, but not nearly as bad as West End. And I really want to make this super soft blend. A super, super soft blend. Now I'm just trying to get my eyes to match. And I'm doing a pretty shite job of it. Okay, I think I've got those pretty well evenly matched as far as... Do I? Yeah, I do. It's good enough. It's good enough. I'm not going anywhere. This is just trying it on, playing with the product, and seeing what I can come up with. So I'm not going to stress about it too much. The next color I'm going to go in with is Flirt, which is this shade here. And I'm going to take that on an E1 from ColourPop. Now this one has no kick up. I'm going to put that on this outer edge of my eye. That again is a really pretty shade. These shades are packing a lot of pigment, like a lot of pigment, which is fan-fucking-tastic, if you ask me. I'm just very lightly dipping my brush in, and it's going on like a breeze. Yeah, see, I mean, this look is coming together super quickly. That's kind of what I like about the littler palettes, is that you don't have to fuss around a whole lot trying to get a certain eye look. If that makes sense? I totally lost my train of thought. I have no idea why I was turning around to do something, but I was, and I don't know what it was. Okay, we're just gonna move we're just gonna move along. I'm gonna go in with Lol No, which is this end shade here, and I'm gonna take that on a Morphe 204, and I'm gonna put that on the center of my lid and bring it over. I was going for a mirror because I wanted to check and see if there was fallout. There's an eyelash. Is that fallout? No, there's no fallout on the skin. None. That's awesome. I was really worried about that with West End. I was worried that that was going to be an issue, but not at all. So I'm just taking Lol No on my lid. That's super pretty. I love this like rose gold, rose gold kind of. It's very soft baby pink with rose and gold reflect in it, which is super pretty. That's really nice. And then I'm going to take the Ivy, which is this shade here, and I'm going to put that on my inner corner. And I'm just going to flip my brush over. I'm going to use the same brush because I do like this brush specifically for shimmers. And I'm just going to put that on my inner corner. Oh, super simple eye look, but very pretty. Very, very pretty. I like it quite a lot. Quite a lot. All right. I'm going to quickly do my my base off camera, and then we'll come back and we'll finish off the eyes, and then I'll give you my final thoughts on the palette. So this is going to be like a super duper short video, but it is what it is. Alright guys, so we're back. Base is done. Used my Fenty bronzer, used my Fenty foundation, used my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, used my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind concealer. Then I used my Lunar Beauty blush in the color Soleil, which is a really pretty pink, but it's got the gold reflect in it, so I thought that it would be really pretty to pair that with the eyeshadow, which is why I used that palette today. So that's it. That's what I've done. I did my eyebrows as well. Okay, so to finish off the bottom lash line, I'm going to go in with West End, which was the really, really powdery one. I'm going to take that on Morphe M113, which is just a flat liner brush. And, oh god, it's so powdery. I don't like that at all. I hate how powdery this one is. But I'm going to stamp that in my lash line and just deposit that down on both eyes. Now I have to say that even though I've dusted off the liner brush, it's still depositing a shit ton of pigment. This would be a really sweet, like, what do you call it, Valentine's Day palette. Yeah, that's so much kick up in the pan. Then I'm going to take an E9 from ColourPop, which is a smaller, denser, floofy-ended brush. And I'm going to take Flint, which was this shade here. And I'm just going to use that to blow out West End. This is really blown out, like really, really blown out, and I did not intend for that to happen, but there was so much pigment from West End that it just kind of went a little off the rails. Now I'm going to take the Ivy, which was that last shimmer shade I used, and I'm going to place that on my inner corner. Oh, some of West End got on my oh, bugger. Oh, it got on my nose and is not dusting away. I've got like a pink freckle on my nose now. Really not happy with that shade. Alright, next I'm going to go ahead and do my liner. And I'm going to use the ColourPop Cream Gel Liner in the pot, which is color Boots, which is this really pretty soft pink. I think is just perfect. Absolutely perfect. And I'm going to use that on my waterline. I'm going to take that on an EcoTools lip liner brush, believe it or not. My liner is dry. That liner is completely dried out. Looks like I'll be returning that to ColourPop. Fuck beans. And then I'm gonna I'm gonna line my top lid with Swerve. Okay, that's done. I'm really upset about this because I was so looking forward to using this, and this is the first time I've had a product like this come from ColourPop that's just not good. So I'm actually quite surprised by that and very, very disappointed. It's the first time that's ever happened. So I don't even know how to do a return to ColourPop, but I'll have to figure it out because I want my liner. I am going to take Swerve in my gel pot, and I'm going to use a Zoeva, oh no, this is BH Cosmetics number 12 brush, and I'm just going to line my top lid my top lash line just to give a little bit more definition. Okay, that's done. Now I'm going to put on some mascara and do my lips, and then I'll come back with my final thoughts. Alright guys, so this is the end of the video. For my lips, I used the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in Oh Snap. And then I went over the top of that with a cream lippy stick in the color Casanova, just kind of keeping the monochromatic theme going. And yeah, so I'm pretty happy with the way the look came out. There were a couple things that kind of I'm a little annoyed by. One being the dried out gel liner. I'm really disappointed about this. The other thing, you know, with the palette, quite happy with the look I came up with. It's really pretty. The one down thing I can say about it is West End, which is the deepest shade, being so powdery. I you know, as I put it on my bottom lash line, I ended up getting, you know, some of the pink pigment here on the inside of my nose. I was able to brush most of it away, but not all of it. So that's a little annoying. So, I mean, I would say that if you do your makeup first, or if you do your base first, I would recommend putting like extra powder down to catch any of the fallout that you might have. But for the palette, I mean, all in all, it's a good palette. Like, I came up with a really simple, really pretty makeup look that I feel really gorgeous in, to be honest with you. Like, I really love pinks on me. And yeah, so yeah, not bad, not bad. The Too Hot palette, it is pretty hot, I have to say. Even given the fact that West End was so powdery, I still managed to come up with a really pretty look. And yeah, so if you were interested in this Too Hot palette, it's really good. I think it's worth the price. I think ColourPop, you know, has another hit on their hands, and I can't wait to use the other ones. So that's the end of the video, guys. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell so every time I upload a new video, and I'll see you soon. Bye!